Developers are making billions from remastering, resurrecting and revamping old games, capitalising on people's nostalgia. Games we have seen resurrected in recent years include Halo, Call of Duty, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, RuneScape, even Club Penguin. Blizzard themselves remastered Diablo 2 and are seeing huge success with World of Warcraft Classic. So it begs the question then, why has Heroes of the Storm effectively been kicked to the curb by Activision Blizzard? Or could we see renewed focus on a so-called dead game? Of course, in most of the cases I listed, there was a clear desire from the community such that the developers could see dollar signs a mile off. With a game like Heroes of the Storm, there is absolutely an appetite from the community, but it is comparatively much smaller. So can Activision Blizzard really see the return on investment? Plus the game has already raked in an estimated $1.5 billion in revenue. Would they be better off just making a new game or putting effort into their current cash cows like Overwatch and World of Warcraft? There are a few ways that their attention might be piqued. One of those is with renewed players and viewership. Heroes of the Storm is currently only pulling around 1,000 concurrent viewers on Twitch, which isn't great. However, influencers are showing to have a huge impact on dead/dying games. Take Rainbow Six Siege for example, which averaged around 1,000 concurrent players, but after Jinxie catapulted in popularity, the game jumped to well over 8,000 practically overnight. That's nearly a tenfold increase. Nothing is stopping the Heroes of the Storm community from doing the same. Now I'm not saying that one creator or channel is going to achieve that, but by collectively making content and increasing viewership, the attention of corporate marketeers will definitely get piqued. Now, Heroes of the Storm has already undergone a relatively major overhaul with Heroes 2.0 back in 2017. This had a hugely positive impact and shortly thereafter saw its peak player base. This introduced things like loot boxes, new shop, currencies and revamped progression. So they have already proven it is possible, provided that the dev support is there. There was lots great with the Heroes 2.0 patch. The loot boxes piqued people's attention, grinding to get legendary heroes, skins and announcers, but in some ways this destroyed the sense of in-game achievement. Beforehand you were able to unlock hero mastery skins for leveling each character, but this is now accessible to everyone, especially those who opened their wallet. From a business perspective, this was a great idea, it brought the money in, but it was never going to last. If Heroes 3.0 were to ever launch, I would suggest bringing back a better system to reward time played, as this encourages the player base to consistently engage with the game rather than burn out. Daily login rewards have also been super successful in other games, so something to consider. Now, I appreciate Heroes 3.0 might be a bit of a stretch for Activision Blizzard. The resources required to pull out such a feat would be considerable, and with an uncertain reception, that is probably too great a gamble at this stage. So here's a revolutionary idea and an intermediary step to bring back the player base. Just make one new piece of content, please, just one new piece of content. A hero would be an excellent place to start. We know that there were several heroes that were in development that never made it to the game. Reinhardt is an excellent example. So it wouldn't even be a standing start for the dev team. All it takes is one domino to fall. Once you get the players back, you get the viewers, you get the esports, you know the story. Now I can't make this video without addressing Resurgence of the Storm. If you didn't know, there is a community-made mod of StarCraft 2 that mimics Heroes of the Storm and attempts to add more content. In fact, the game already features 15 playable characters and 2 brand new ones that the community has been asking for some time. If you want to scratch that itch for more in-game content, this is absolutely an option to pursue. The challenge that this project faces though is support. Similar to Heroes of the Storm, it has a small dev team sitting behind it, plus they don't have the capital to invest lots of time into it. If Activision Blizzard are smart about it, these people would be an excellent place to start if they are looking to hire a couple more people. So to conclude then, and I admit this was a crude attempt at getting Activision Blizzard to provide some actual in-game support of some new content. There is plenty of scope here for a renewed focus on the game, and there is evidence to suggest that the success of doing so. We as the community can play a hand in driving that too. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a new hero or some new content, and please consider subscribing for more content.